This is Sam. On yesterday's show, the audience voted on which of these three women would be best for him. Today, you'll find out who he chose as his date. And this is Amy. She's never been married, and she says that being single just isn't fun anymore. Which of these men did she choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they pick, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Willery.
Welcome to Love Connection, where we've got a new way for singles to meet. Here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people. We select some of those singles, show them 3 videotapes. They choose the one that they're most attracted to. They go out on a date. Then they come here and they tell us what happened on their date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a man who selected a date from our video library. He says he's not shy. He likes fast cars and fast women. Please welcome Sam Strange. Hi, Sam.
Now, yesterday you told us about not being very shy. Tell us what you mean about fast women.
A woman that is not afraid to speak her mind. You know, sometimes at a guy's position, you go out with a girl maybe a couple of times, and he might like the girl, right? Sometimes on the other end, the girl might really like this guy, but has said nothing. She's very demure and says, oh, I'll go out with you again. Date number 99, she still has said nothing. And this guy's thinking, well, this is a bore, it's a waste of my time. And he dumps her, and then she writes him a letter and says, you fool, you broke my heart, I was in love with you.
Is this the kind of woman that you'd like to settle down with?
Absolutely
someone that's very fast?
Well, fast, she's gonna speak her mind.
Would you like to settle down with a woman that's fast?
It's kind of hard to do that with a woman that's fast.
Interesting. Well, why don't we bring everybody up to date on what happened yesterday? Now, we showed the audience Sam's 3 choices, and they voted on which one they thought would be best for him. Let's take a look at them again, okay? First, there was Reese, 26-year-old model. Then Sharon, she's 24, and she works in telephone sales. And finally, Laurie, she's a secretary, and she's also 24. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday, and we'll get to that later. But right now, Sam, who did you choose?
I chose Reese.
Reese. Oh, okay. Now, on Love Connection, we get both sides of the story. Reese's backstage. Let's say hello to Reese Walden. Hi, Reese.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, honey. How are you?
Fine.
Good. What'd you think of Sam when he first called?
Well, the first time I saw him, he didn't have a shirt on when he came to pick me up for our date. So...
Do you think he was showing off his body, or...?
No, because he really didn't have that much of a body. I think it was maybe because it was...
Thanks, Reese.
Sorry, Sam.
No.
Well, Sam,
I think...
what'd you do on your date?
We went to play racquetball.
Hey.
Not a good idea.
Why not?
15 minutes onto the court, I almost dislocated her jaw.
What? What happened?
It was disgusting.
What happened, Reese?
Well, we got on the court, and Sam started hitting the ball, and I said, oh, he's a real pro. I said, Sam, don't hit it so fast, okay? So he goes, okay. So he started hitting the ball, and I think he hit it twice slow, and then he started teaching me how to dance, to do the steps, to get the rhythm down. But I think he got a little carried away when he started to show me the backstroke. At that time, the ball ricocheted off my racket and hit me in the jaw, and my jaw popped out of place. And I almost screamed bloody murder. It was so painful.
How did Sam behave after you got hit?
Oh, he was very concerned.
What did you do?
Well, I didn't really know the full extent of her jaw. So I went back in and I hit the ball for a couple. I told her to go outside and get some ice and some water, swish it around, and come back in. And about 5 or 10 minutes.
Obviously, didn't feel like it.
No, she didn't come back in the court. And so I went out, and she was kind of laid back on these steps in the lobby, and I felt kind of bad for her. And I went over and said, so, what's going on? And, because I'm a nice...
So, how's it going, huh?
Because I'm a nice guy.
Did Sam take you right home?
No, He wanted to take me home, but I was really trying to get through the date.
Hang
I
in there.
really was trying to
Like a
hang in
trooper.
there.
Yeah.
You know?
Where'd you decide to go then, if you're going to continue with this?
Well, something else on Reese's application said that she liked French food, and I took her to a French restaurant.
Sure.
Which
Feed her intravenously.
Right. Well, she kind of made the next mistake.
What was that?
Well, you know how the waitress always brings over a little basket of bread?
Hard candies.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, she slam dunked some butter on there and tried to chew it, and that was it. We got into the car and drove about 2 blocks, and she says, "I'm sorry. I just can't go any further. I've got to have some aspirin, and I've got to go home."
Yeah, you must have felt pretty bad, huh, Reese?
Yeah, I felt bad.
But you tried
I
to
was
hang
really
in.
trying to hang in there.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how your date ended, huh? Steve never got off the ground, did it?
No, it
Never
did
got
not.
off the ground. I'm kind of curious to see who the audience voted for. Let's see who they picked. Oh, Reese, 52%. Overwhelming majority, 62%. Well, you know how it works on our show. You went out once. Would you like to take her out again? We'll pick up the tab for
I
her.
think we'll go to a padded cell this time.
Reese, would you like to trust this man again?
Yeah.
Well, come on out, honey.
Well, what would you like for Sam to do differently on your next date, Reese?
I think I'd like to go see a play or something.
Something that was a little less physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a feeling he would too, right?
Yes.
Listen, we have a nice gift for both of you. Thank you for being on the show and sharing your date with us. And
Thank you, Chuck.
Let us know what happens to you, okay?
Yes.
All right, we're going to come back with another couple in just a minute. See you.
This time, we're going to meet a woman who chose a date from our video library. She likes to travel all over the world. She speaks 5 languages. She says she's ready to get married, but she hides that from her dates. Please welcome Amy Kuhlman. Hi, Amy. How are you?
Well, it's out of the bag now. Now everybody knows you want to get married.
Is this being televised?
Yeah, why don't you let them know that you're interested in marriage?
Well, yeah, I guess you got to play games nowadays. I think if you tell them, they get scared, and no guy really wants a relationship nowadays.
You don't think no men really want relationships?
Very, very few. I mean, I have met a few that do, but basically, most of them don't.
How come you never got married? You're very pretty and, gee, obviously...
Well, believe it or not, I never wanted to. Up until maybe a few years ago when I got a little bit older. I traveled the world and I enjoy life, and it was like, why take Sam to the beach?
Do you think Sam? What do you think you're ready for marriage now, Amy?
I'm just tired of being single. I mean, I enjoy it and I love dating, but it just gets old after a while.
Okay. Let's take a look at the men that Amy had to choose from. Okay, now, audience, watch very closely because we're going to ask you to pick the man that you think's best for her. Now, first there was Richard. He's from Cleveland. He likes dancing, fishing, and women who flirt. He doesn't like hanging out with the guys.
Men are boring. They're just not all men. I guess there are some men like myself that aren't boring, but most men are boring to me. I don't get along well with them at all.
Next, there was David. David's from Canada. He enjoys bowling and photography, and he's got another hobby, too.
I'll meet women wherever I can. I'll go up to them, and if they're pleasing enough, I'll go up and I'll introduce myself and start a conversation. And I've sometimes even gone in and sort of scooted in between some good-looking women and some other men they were talking to.
Finally, you watch Dean. Dean loves tennis, and he runs 8 miles a day, and we asked him if he'd like to try marriage for a 3rd time.
I like the partner arrangement of having someone who I enjoy, who I think is very well balanced, who incorporates the sense of humor and the same goals that I do. You can really maximize the relationship as opposed to Tuesday it's Betty and Thursday it's so-and-so. You just get a lot more out of it, personally, if you've got all the components going into it. It's like I'm talking about a stereo, don't I?
Now, Amy selected one of those men as her date, and we're going to show you all 3 men once again before you vote. Here they are. First, there was Richard. He's a counterman, and he's 41. Then David, he's a 46-year-old engineer. Finally, Dean, he's an executive recruiter, and he's 43. Audience, it's time for your voting machines. You've met Amy, you've seen her choices. Who do you think's the best man for her? Make your choice right now. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the man that Amy selected, and we're going to hear everything that happened on their date. We'll do that in just a minute. Stay with us.
When your severe asthma says you can't, Tespire says you can. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that treats your type of severe asthma to help you prevent attacks, breathe better, and relieve your asthma symptoms. Tespire is not a rescue medication. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, trouble breathing. Rash or eye allergy can happen. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking to your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Avoid live vaccines. Sore throat, joint, back pain may occur. By helping control your asthma, Tespire lets you be you. Ask your asthma specialist for Tespire by name.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
A little while we'll find out who the audience picked, but right now let's find out who Amy selected. Amy?
I picked Dean.
Dean. Oh, do you think you made the right choice? What attracted you to him?
I liked his stability, I liked his personality, and he has a great sense of humor.
Good. Okay, now on Love Connections, we get both sides of the story. We ask our couples not to speak to each other after their date. Dean's backstage, so let's say hello to Dean Arafat. Hi, Dean. How you doing? Dean? What's got you there?
Well, it was really interesting. It was a very long date. We started out at Union Station in Los Angeles, and we jumped on
That's a railroad station.
Right, it's a railroad station. And we jumped on the train, and we went to San Diego. And we got off there, and we had dinner. We went to a real nice restaurant there. Got back on the train, and we were having a grand time. And I really, about halfway back to Los Angeles, I turned to Dean, and I said, "Are you ready to go back home?" And he goes, "No." So we just stayed on the train, and we got off in Santa Barbara. So he thought it would be really nice if we went down to the beach and watched the sunrise. And when we got down there, we decided, you know, we'd take off some of our clothes and walk down the beach. And wouldn't you know, when we got back to where our clothes were supposed to be, it was high tide. And if anyone knows...
Oh, my gosh. Oh, no.
I know, it's right. Gone.
Everything.
That's the three pieces.
Well,
now,
what time is it?
piece...
It's got to be like 7 o'clock in the morning or something.
Oh, it's...
Oh, yes.
Who knows?
I was just kind of concerned how it was going to look getting back on a train without any shoes and socks, and I didn't know which way to go at that point.
We did stop at a little place to buy shoes because we were barefoot, and there was nothing open. So we found this little place that had little huaraches, Mexican sandals. So there he was in his one-piece suit and his sandals, and I was in a really nice dress with these ridiculous
Yeah, you're in
sandals.
evening clothes. Did anyone notice the way you were dressed, Dean?
No, we were in Santa Barbara. They probably just thought I was a well-dressed, successful Spanish businessman, huaraches on and my pants rolled up.
I must be kind of curious to see who the audience picked for you after you had such a great date.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's take a look and see. Oh, runaway. 76% for Dean. Runaway. Well, Amy, we picked up the tab for your first date. I don't know whether it'll cover all the suits and shoes and everything, but we'll be happy to pick up the tab for the second date if you'd like to go out with Dean again.
Why not?
Would you like to do that?
Sure.
Yes. Dean, are you up for that?
I'm right here.
Okay, come on up. Dean Arafat. Did you ever mention to Dean that you were ready to get married by any chance?
No way.
You never did. Well, as I said, the cat is definitely out of the bag.
I'm not sure she liked me.
We have some nice gifts for you. Thanks for being on the show. We enjoyed having you. You make a wonderful couple. You really do.
Thank
Sit
you.
still. We're going to come back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us.
We're back, and this time we'll meet a woman who chose a date from our video library. She's from New York. She has 5 children, and one time she went on a double date with her daughter. Please welcome Lenny Sanders. Hi, Lenny. How are you?
Fine. Sit down. Tell me about your double date with your daughter.
Oh, yes. Well, we went to this nice bar, and we went dancing, and we met these wonderful Marines. And, of course, I got the cute one, and he asked me to come visit him at his base. And we just had a very enjoyable evening dancing and partying with these guys.
Now, you have
We had a
5
good time.
children, right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are they?
They range from mid-20s to 19. I have 19-year twins.
Now that we know a little bit about you, we're going to show you a portion of the tapes that Lenny saw. Now, remember, you're going to get to vote again, so watch out. Here's, first there was Walter. Now, he has 2 teenagers at home. He thinks that you shouldn't even kiss on a first date, and here's how he feels about women.
I like to think that I understand more about what women desire, what they want, and what they need. And if a woman interests me, motivates me, then I feel that I can be unselfish in providing some of those things.
And next there was James. He also has 2 grown children at home, and he loves big band music, and he tells us about a cozy date he once had.
So we jumped in my sleeping bag, only one sleeping bag. So we got in the sleeping bag, had a few laughs, and the zipper stuck. I couldn't get out. Finally, she took a deep breath and then just eked her way out of it. It was great. She was a neat gal. She's still a friend, I think.
Finally, you saw Roy. Roy's a grandfather. He enjoys hunting, fishing, and golf, and he seems to attract women, too.
I don't know. All my life I've had women chase me. And I've got older women now after me, taking me out and paying for my dinner and theater and everything. And I do it simply because I'm lonely. I mean, and I've been going with one girl for a year and a half now. Would you believe it? We haven't gone to bed yet.
Well, before we find out who Lenny chose as her date, let's see all 3 of these men once again. First, there was Walter. He's an engineer, and he's 58. Then James, he's a salesman, and he's 47. And finally, Roy, he's a 60-year-old machinist. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think's the best man for Lenny? Please make your choice right now. In a little while, we'll find out who the audience picked, but let's find out who Lenny selected. Lenny, who was the lucky man?
I selected Roy.
You selected Roy after a year and a half, that last experience he told me. We always get both sides of the story. Roy's backstage. Let's say hello to Roy Mall. Hi, Roy. What's up? How are you?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Roy, who planned your date?
Well, Lenny planned the date, and it could have been planned a hell of a lot better, but so we had fun, though.
Why? What did she plan?
Well, actually, she had several things in mind. She wanted to put me in a tuxedo and her in an evening gown and have dinner at the tennis courts at Newport, have it catered and take us there by limousine. I talked her out of that, though.
Well, what happened is we compromised, and we went to dinner, and they had start treatment for us, so they assigned us to a booth, but he didn't want to sit at a booth.
Didn't want to be at the booth?
No.
Where'd you want to be?
Well, I like a table with straight back chairs.
Okay, what happened next?
Okay. We had dinner, we had a nice meal, and then we went to a lounge, and we heard a guitar singer who was...
Not very good.
I've heard better.
I see.
And I think Roy will agree.
I couldn't stand him.
He couldn't stand him.
Okay. And then we went dancing afterwards, because I wanted to see if he could dance.
Ah. What kind of dancing?
Disco, you know, fast-moving dancing. And
How'd Roy do?
he's good. Now, he really can move his body. I was really pleased. I was surprised.
What'd you think of the disco, Roy?
Well, it was like being packed in a sardine can. We were standing room only, and we couldn't even find a place to sit. We had to stand at the bar after we finally got to the bar. And we did dance, and the nice thing about it, Lenny sang to me while we danced a couple of slow numbers, and I kind of really liked that.
What did you all talk about?
Well, we talked about all the things that we have in common. We've raised our kids alone.
Roy, did you talk about anything besides family?
Well, yeah, I asked her why she selected me, because she did tell me that the two men were younger than me, and she said it was something I said in the application that I liked a woman that was a lady in public, a saint in church, and a tiger in bed.
That was one of the reasons I thought that.
Good old Roy.
Good old Roy.
No wonder Roy didn't want to go to all these places. How did this date end?
He did give me a good night kiss, and it was rather a passionate kiss, I thought.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Roy, were you ready for this evening to end?
Well, no, not really. I was willing to stay all night, but she pushed me out.
She sent you packing, though, yes?
Yeah, she sure
Well,
did.
I kind of like to leave them wanting for more next time. That's the way to play it. So
Well, it sounds like even with all of the kind of counters in this date, you seem like you had a pretty good time, though.
We did.
You must be kind of curious to see who the audience picked. I know I am. Let's take a look and see. Well, they picked James, 39%. Now, they didn't pick Roy.
That's interesting.
Now, Lenny, we picked up the tab for the first date. If you would like to go out with James, we'll be happy to pay for that. It depends on whatever you want to do.
Well, I'll do it if Roy says it's okay, because I wouldn't want to hurt his feelings.
So, in other words, you'll go out with James if Roy says it's okay for you to go out with James.
I want him to let me know what he thinks.
I see. Roy?
Well,
what do you think?
It's all right with me. I think Lenny should do what she wants to do.
I think he wants me to go out with James.
Yeah? So
No,
you're
I
gonna go
don't.
out-
No, I don't.
I guess I'll have to do it then.
Thanks, Roy. We're sorry that things didn't work out completely for you, but it really wasn't that bad. We have a nice gift for you, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Well, hopefully.
Stay in touch. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Lenny, thank you, Lenny, for being on the show. Listen, you're going to have a date with James. Let us know what happens on your date with James, okay? Yeah. That's our show for today. We're going to be back tomorrow with more singles trying to make a love connection. I'm Chuck Woolery. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Some guest on Love Connection will receive one of the following: Pan American, across the country and around the world, bringing the world to your doorstep. Pan Am, you can't beat the experience. Or Andron, can a fragrance attract the opposite sex? Spray on Andron by Jovan and collect your own evidence. Or Clean and Clear, leaves no dulling residue. It's the no-rinse cleaner for a clearly beautiful floor. Or Scotchgard Fabric Protector, means furniture is protected from everyday soil and stains. Scotchgard Protector, making a name for itself throughout the house. For Love Connection, this is Rod Roddy.